Good evening everyone, my name is Venture the Gamer, and I recently just finished playing World at War, and today I'm going to be going over the mission, Little Resistance. I will be giving a review and a recap of the mission. So Little Resistance took place August 17th, 1942. The mission is located in the beaches of Peleliu as we make way to take over the island. Our main goal in this mission is to begin our attack on Peleliu by taking over the beach itself. We start the mission as Miller again, where we wake up on a boat and make our way to the island. Unfortunately for us, on the boat ride there, we encountered heavy resistance and enemy fire on the beach. We were almost killed and tossed in the water, where Sullivan saves us yet again and drags us to the beach. After he saves us, Sullivan gives us a radio and we are forced to call a rocket strike in on the beach that gives us some time and some breathing room. This mission introduced rocket strikes, which gives us a competitive edge. It brings on a lot of firepower in a large area. It can be used for completing tasks, but also for taking out large groups of combatants. Once the strike ends, Miller and the team cross the water and push the Japanese forces back on the beach. While we do this, we encounter injured Japanese forces. We can either do one of two things. We can either A, walk past them and proceed with the mission, or B, put them out of their misery and continue with the mission.
Put him down!
Once we reach past the jungle, we encounter a reinforced bunker that is blocking the only access point to the rest of the map. Fortunately for us, we do have an ally who has a flamethrower and they burn out the Japanese troops inside the bunker. Once we pass it, we encounter another line of smaller bunkers that are able and susceptible to rocket strikes, so we call them in and dismantle the bunkers and proceed on. Once we push through the defenses, our next goal is to clear the trenches wall which is flooded with Imperial forces. We can soften the blow with water strikes and take care of the stragglers. In Little Resistance, we are introduced to camouflaged enemies. They either hide in palm trees, as snipers, or in tall grass or other nature features as either normal troops or bonsai chargers. After encountering a camouflaged ambush, we then encountered a large Japanese bunker with machine guns focusing fire on the allied forces, and a bunker entrance where Japanese are also reinforcing. We are given a choice of either going directly in the front or flanking to the bunker. Even though both approaches have a bunch of combatants, the flanking approach gives us more cover to get from point A to point B. Once we finish clearing out the bunker, we then focus our fire on the outposts. We use the machine gun encampment and the outpost to eliminate the motor pit crews and call in the rocket strikes to take out the remaining Japanese tanks to allow the rest of the forces to take the beach. Unfortunately, we did take the beach at a loss. At the end, where we took out those tanks and dropped out the guards, Sullivan was stabbed by a soldier, and the 1st Marines Division lost their leader. Now that I finished the recap, let me go over how I felt. Let me finish it off with a review. Me personally, I loved the mission. It was really entertaining. The intro was powerful from getting attacked right at the start of the beaches, and all the way up to the point at the end where we felt so powerless over Sullivan's death. His death was probably a very sad one, even though we just met him, even though we just were introduced to him in the last mission. I also really enjoyed the new ability that they gave us, which was Rocket Strike. I thought it was a really powerful ability, and I cannot wait to go over it again. And that's the end of the video. I hope y'all loved it. If y'all liked it, please give it a like and a follow. If you didn't, please let me know what I did wrong so I can improve on the future. Stay tuned for the next video.